everyone, this is FeelGood of FeelGood Gunpla. This is the review of the Blue Blade Liger for Koto Pakita, if I'm pronouncing that right, in 1/72 scale. I wanted this kit ever since I saw it in the Zoids anime, Zoids Chaotic Century. And now finally I have this kit. To be honest with you, this may have been a different review if I didn't overcome some of the challenges that came with this kit. But first, let's get into the pros of this kit. Color and part separation are amazing. They are actually very good with this kit. The detail is on point, especially with the springs that they use in the legs that give the legs a chrome-like effect. There'd be the springs you see right up in here and right up in here. Panel line opportunity is amazing. Some of the best I've seen. Posability of this kit is okay. You can get it in the basic blade booster poses. For example, the blades fully deployed, the blades in shooting position that go over the head, the attack booster, like attack mode, I guess you can say, and kind of like our one pose, for example, be the blades, the fully deployed but pointed forward with the boosters deployed. So, like I said, you can get it through the basic poses. Now, the gimmicks with the head and the blade slash boosters are good with this kit. Comes with stickers, but as you can see, I have not used stickers with this kit. I don't know, with some of the Zoid kits, I feel like they're just not needed. Kits like the Hate and the Berserk Fear 2, are you sticks with? Because for some, I feel like they need it. Yeah. Let's see. So, the part, like I said before, part separation, color separation, pan line opportunity, the posability is very good with this kit. Posability a little less, still good but a little less, but I'm gonna get in that in a minute. Now to the negatives of this kit. Now the challenges of this kit that I stated before, or basically the problems of this kit, were the shoulders, arms, not shoulders, sorry, scratched, sorry. The shoulder armor pops, the shoulder armor was popping off a lot on this kit, but I fixed that with plastic cement. It seems like it's becoming a running theme sometimes when you're dealing with Zoid kits. You're going to have at least a few pieces off those kits pop off and have to be handled with plastic cement. The booster that's on the main body, the booster right here, stopped popping off a lot. So how you see it now is just basically how it's going to stay. Because if I were to fool with some more, it will pop off, and I'm afraid that it will not be able to be put back on. And last but definitely not least, with this negative or challenge, or challenge this, I've been calling it. This was definitely the negative that almost cost me probably. How can I put this? This negative literally made me quit for like 24 hours on the kit, because like the shoulder, let me put it this way, 3 of the 4 joints popped off. not popped off. 3 to 4 joints fell apart. I mean, it's like the parts just almost disintegrated. Oh man, it's bringing up kind of like them bad feelings I felt when this happened. I mean, I fixed it multiple times and it just kept happening, kept happening, kept happening. I finally had to go in with super glue and fix it. Plus modifying the joints, you know, cutting and trimming just to get it to work so it can stand before you now. And I'm scared to even move the legs in no more than I have to because of the fact that it can still fall, the joints can still fall apart. And I mean, let me put it this way. I literally had a different review already set up because I don't know if I don't. If I still have that picture, I would be putting it up now on the screen. But yeah, it was in pieces, like a pile of parts. And I gave up on the kit. I actually had another review prepared. It was a negative review because the joints kept falling apart. I was like, I'm done. This is like the 5th time. I'm done. I'm not doing it no more. A day later, I just said, you know what? I'm going to try one more time to fix it. Managed to fix it. And here we are with this review. So, yeah, it was close. It was pretty close to not getting a positive review because of those joints that fell apart. I did everything. I took the joints apart and everything, trying to figure out what I did wrong. If I did wrong and I didn't, like, you know, maybe I trimmed a little too much, something like that. No, it's just when you start putting those joints together, not putting those joints together, when you start posing with it, I started experiencing it like the legs start falling, just boop, boop, boop. I figure I'm like, for the money I put out on this kit, I figured they would did better with fixing the joint so it would not have that problem. Because posing it, you know, spreading the legs out a little bit, you know, putting different poses is what it's supposed to do. But if there's a risk of falling apart because you move the legs too much or too far out or something like that, which, you know, we all know how far the kit goes. You know, you can't pull it this way out or something like that. But this was normal posing when this problem happened. So I figured that's kind of a shame because of the money I spent on this kit. Like, this is not a cheap kit at all. Like, you're lucky to find this kit for at least $100 at least. And for the joints that hold the legs to the body to fall apart like that, that's just, I'm gonna be honest, it's just unacceptable. But lucky for me, I could fix it enough for the review. But, you know, it could have ended far differently if I was not determined enough to make this work. Again, like I said before, sorry about going so long about that negative, but I felt like I just had to say something about that particular one. I had to do a little explaining on that one. Okay, to conclude, would I recommend this kit? Well, I would give it the benefit of the doubt only because I think I got a bad kit. I'm willing to do that because there's such a thing of you can get a bad kit, but the next person could get the best off the assembly line and the thing works like a charm. However, if there's anyone that had a similar experience like I did when it came to the joints, please post in the comment section below because I would really like to know if I'm not the only one that has a similar problem like this. I know people have bad luck with this kit. I know there are other Gunpla reviewers Zoid kit reviewers, Gunpla reviewers that have had better luck with this kit. Like I said, therefore, that's why I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt and saying I just got a bad kit, you know. You know, because I feel like if I didn't feel like that, this is definitely, I would give it a low score. Like, before I first started posing it, I would have gave this kit a 9. When it fell apart to the point that I thought I couldn't get it back up standing, I would have gave it a 0. So, I guess you say, what's your score now? About a 6, 7. Let's go with 7. I'm going to give it a 7 just because it's standing, just because I can get some of the basic poses in, just because I can get the basic poses. I'm going to give it a 7. Which I feel like is a little much compared, I feel like it's a little much because of the fact that I had to go do all the work to fix the joints to make it stand so it can be in the review. So, in the end, yeah, I do recommend this kit, but beware of those 4 joints. Like I said before, the joints that connect the main body to the legs. Like I said earlier, because you could have a similar experience like I do, and you may not be able to fix it, and you definitely won't be liking this kit. I hope everyone enjoyed the video. I appreciate everyone taking their time out today to watch my videos. I really appreciate it, and it means a lot. And I wish everyone a good day. Later.